0 to 100 customers the way I did it. Friends and family, which is really obvious, obviously. This is awesome if you actually got no idea what you're doing. Plus, I found is you get lots of like little problems happen with the equipment, and it gives you a chance to kind of work out how it runs, how to fix stuff on the spot. Next one I did was like a really stupid good offer, but just for people on my estate. I think I just posted one street just to kind of test the water, and I ended up getting 6 people. Some of them are like 3-bed houses for like 12 quid, which sounds stupid, but again, it gives you a chance to learn with like low risk. This was really good. So just even from that 6, when I started cleaning them, I ended up picking up more customers just out and about because people were seeing me clean. And I think when you start cleaning stuff on your estate, the people trust you more. Easy door knocks, and what I mean by that is, well, what I did is I loaded my bike into the van and just pedalled around, but I only knocked on the doors of dirty houses, like ones that got dirty windows, because I found then it's a lot more of an easier sell, because I can't stand at a door and be like a salesman. I think I'm just fucking terrible at that shit. So, but if you're knocking on doors where the houses are dirty, then I found most of the time is they're always like, oh, I've just moved in, hadn't had a chance to get cleaner, or the other one stopped turning up, or haven't got round to it, stuff like that. And what I did to go along with that is I done a leaflet which was really basic: window cleaning price, pressure washing price, like estimate kind of thing, and I could just fill it out at the door, and then I stapled my business card on. If I was to do it again, I wouldn't staple it on, I would literally like make it look like it's stapled on, but anyway, I forgot to do that. So with that, I had a big gap on the leaflet so I could write a personalised message. I know it sounds silly, but just to make it again like sound more like I'm a real person. I actually got most of them probably from that, because for one, they can see the price there and then, and had all the information needed on it. So I had like QR codes on the back of my business card. Business card obviously looked good with all my bits and bobs. Handwritten message, which doesn't take long, you don't have to write that much. Another one which I think is pretty obvious, but Facebook community groups. Not so much posting regularly, because I think the ones where you can post business in either get spammed and it's just full of the same people doing the same thing. But if you can have like friends and family in certain community groups, if you're lucky enough, when someone wants a window cleaner and do a post, it's quite good to have people to keep recommending you. But what I found is everyone's quite generic. Well, in my area, everyone's quite generic. So from a book, what I read this in a book, is use your like disadvantages to your favour. So I was coming across, I think, more genuine by basically saying, you know, like, I'm not the biggest this, and I'm not very good at that, or I haven't been doing it that long, it's just me, blah blah blah. Like, just basically list anything that you got going against you. Then it comes across a bit more human, I guess. So I thought that was really good. Another thing as well is make sure your like Instagram or Facebook's like up to date with like cleans, which you can kind of build that quite quick if you're doing your friends and families. At least then you can be like, look, you don't need to take my word for it, check out my page, blah blah blah. That I found very, very good. It works really well, and then that kind of looks after itself, because then people that you got off them community groups then recommend you if you've done a good job. So yeah, very, very good. A bonus tip for the door knocking is, if you go on any of the AIs and just ask something like this, say use Zoopla and find every last 100 houses sold within like a 10-mile radius of wherever you live. Order them in closest to furthest away, whatever. And then it literally spits you out a list of every house, and then that's kind of potentially easy door knocks, as in there's obviously a high chance that then people haven't got window cleaners yet. The next one is cold outreach, but I'm probably going to do a different video on that, because that's a bit more to that, as in scraping information, ways of going about it, and I'm still kind of working that out for myself. Now, another one that I'm working on, which again kind of looks after itself, is getting your website, or I think at the moment with the trend and stuff, most importantly is your Google Maps. I think I can't remember the stat is. I think it's like 80% of customers now find you through Google Maps searches, which comes up before the websites. That's more important. So that's something I'm focusing on more now. But you can't really rush that. You just got to keep being consistent with things. So again, that's like organic finds. It's like, again, it's free as well. Do you know what I mean? So that's something you need to prioritize. Organic growth is which a lot of people don't do, whereas you kind of got to in the modern age, is social media, but just being active, posting, commenting on other people's things, social networking. I'm still learning that side, but I'm getting better at it, and I'm picking up people from Instagram and TikTok, which is mad to me, because I'm just talking into a phone, and people finding me from that. And like me personally, I really struggle talking to the camera, and it's something I've just kept on working on. I remember the first time, I spoke to the camera, I had no intention of even posting it, and my God, I was in like a hot flush, nervous wreck. It didn't even look like me on camera. It was like panic. But just keep doing it. The more you do it, better it gets. I was like, I'll just do simple like cleaning videos, but I think nowadays you need to do more. You need to stand out. You need to put that extra effort in. Like if it's something that scares you, you've got to go towards it. I always want to try and do better. Like, got to make it better. I see stuff, I look back at my old stuff, and I'm like, right, no, that needs to be better. That needs to be better. It needs to be more personal. It needs to, you got to feel like a person, not just the same boring cleans. Because the only person that cares about them is you, really. When you do like the time lapses and stuff, it's good to just show you're active and fill out your social media. But in terms of like you as a person or you as a company, it's like they're pretty boring, aren't they? Anyway, that's my bit of a ramble. I'll probably cut that up into parts, but that's my bit of a ramble of my 0 to 100. And again, it's like time, do you know what I mean? Like, you just gotta, I guess, and be consistent. I keep telling myself I need to be consistent and just keep going and hope for things to work out, because I'm not where I need to be yet. I'm slowly slowing down the rot of not earning enough money and being made redundant, but still a long way to go. And I know that I'm gonna look back and be like, oh, I wouldn't do that way again or whatever. And I'm still working it out, but just gotta keep doing the shit that scares you. And yeah, fuck knows. Who knows what's up ahead.